What is going on, everybody? It's back. Welcome back. We're here. The F450 is back for the AC replacement part. That is sitting right here. You guys said you wanted to see part 2, and part 2 is about to happen right now. So grab your AC machine, grab your tools, and maybe your 6-7 because you're going to have to watch this to replace your AC compressor. All right, guys, let's go. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back and checking this out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe right here. Here it is. This is the side of the engine we're going to be working on. The customer has successfully gotten a can of oil, a belt, a tensioner, and a AC compressor. So first off, what we're going to need to do, if you haven't already, is evac the AC. But if you guys have been following the channel, one of the last videos we had a little while ago was evacing the AC and leaving the truck like that because we knew it was going to be coming back for repairs. So if you haven't already, evac the AC. We're already one step ahead of the game, and we are going to immediately jump into repairs. So what we're going to do is, got to take the belt off already. Going to put the we're going to take the tensioner off. I'm going to take the fan off, take the belt off, get all that front of the stuff, get off that stuff, get all of that get all of that stuff off the front of the engine. And then I think I'm just going to lay down underneath right here and do the compressor and take the lines loose, because I mean, you guys aren't going to be doing this at home on a hoist, and I really can't lift this 18,000 pound truck on my 10,000 pound hoist. So that only leads me to do exactly what you guys are going to do. So let me get some tools. 10 millis for the bolts that hold the compressor to the block. We have 13 mils that hold the lines to the compressor, and that is really about it. All right, everybody, we're going to start off by taking the air filter off. You guys have seen how many air filters we've taken off before. They're not, guess I spoke too soon, not that hard to take off, but watch your fingers because the metal tab can be a little, I guess, hard at times. All right, we're going to rotate this out of here. Like I told you guys, we're going to be taking the belt off because the customer wants it replaced, and I'm going to put in the description a link to the other videos where I have replaced the air conditioning compressor and the belt and all that fun stuff. It's really no big deal to do. 8 millis down here. Pull this whole air filter housing up and out of the way. Look how much more room that opened up. Look at that belt. Remember, we're supposed to check for cracks. If a crack is more than an inch, if they're an inch apart or less, then it's time for replacement. It doesn't look too cracked. If a belt has a crack, I'm replacing it. I don't care how many cracks are in it, but definitely going to be putting a tensioner on it and a belt. So, all right, I'm going to get the air line and the air hammer, and we're going to take the fan clutch off the engine. Belt. Fan coming off. Let's go ahead and spin that puppy off. Now we have a 13 mil bolt right here that you guys can see that's kind of tethering the locking thing. All right, this 13 we are gonna take off. Ugh. Come on, 3/8. She corrosioned. She's corrosioned. I like taking the fan off. I mean, you don't have to do that to do a belt, but man, it just makes it so much more easier. And plus I'm doing a tension or two, so why not? Gotta take them off to do the DCRs anyway. So once you get that off, if I put my light down here, you guys will be able to see there is an electrical connector right here that we have to pull off. See that? Got the electrical connector, one button, little button, and then yeah, it comes right off. So fan, just gonna chill down in there. You guys are gonna want to come back with your 3/8 ratchet or your belt tool, and you're gonna put that in right in here. Taking the tension off, see it? See, I'm pushing down on the tensioner. We're just gonna go and take this double ribbed belt off. Double the pleasure, double the fun. Just go ahead and take the belt all the way off the engine. Make sure you remember where the routing goes. When I first did the 6.7, I made a little drawing schematic and packaging taped it to my toolbox so that I could have a go-to spot.
I kind of recommend everyone does.
All right, coming off the AC compressor, right? Meow. Here's the double ribbed belt. Let's see really how bad it is. Check it out. I mean, that's not bad, but look at it. Definitely needed to be changed. What about other spots? Yeah? Yeah, they're starting. All right. So for that far, we're going to come back with the right 90-degree 3/8 impact ratchet, and we're going to go for this lovely belt tensioner that should have kind of fell off, but it's not because it's kind of corroded in its hole. We'll have to do kind of a little poppy do here. There we go. Just some oxidation right there, those two little nubs. No big deal. All right, look at it down there in all of its splendor. There's the AC compressor all the way down. We have one electrical connector right there. And we have two AC lines that we're gonna be able to get right through there. So AC line time? AC connector time. AC connector time. We're gonna go right down here, squeeze the button, and attempt to pull it off. That rubber gasket in there's fighting me. There we go. And we have a tether that's on one of the line studs. Just pop that off. Got a connector right here on, oh, can't see. I have a connector right here. You can disconnect that so you have all your wiring and lines completely away from this area. 13 mil, we're gonna need 13 milli and a long extension. 13 mil, medium, deep, wobbly do. We're going just like this. All right, you see that? I'm gonna grab the 3/8 stubby. I'm gonna bust this line off. Ooh, and the stud's coming with it, so sometimes that happens. Luckily, we get new studs and new nuts when you get an AC compressor. So here's one. The other one, you can't use this. We're gonna have to do something kind of like this. Again, it's a 13, and I'm trying to put this light so you guys can see. Not really happening well. You could take the fender liner out if you choose. We'll keep wrenching this out. Before I get trapped. One of these bad boys in here. I don't think I'm gonna have any swinging room. Nope, no swinging room. Okay, 13 ratcheting wrench. Let's see if this works. Small ratcheting wrench. There we go. I don't want to get caught on my socket between this secondary coolant line going to the secondary water pump and then getting trapped and not being able to take the tool off. And it just cost me a Whipple glove. Is the stud coming out? Yeah, I think the stud's coming out. Yep. Just ain't got no swinging room. There we go. Now we can do it by hand, and the stud's coming out. So we'll have a little extra room, I suppose. AC lines are disconnected now. AC line off. And AC line off. Out of the way. In fact, if you guys want, since it's disconnected, you could pull this puppy up out of your way. Make sure your gasket and O-ring's good. Yep, we'll clean that up. Yeah, babe. And then this one down here, O-ring, gasket. Yeah, they look good. Now we have 3 bolts from underneath. Underneath the truck, I want you guys to take the steering damper bolt out. It's a 15 mil. Like this. She out. Take it and swing it all the way down to the driver's side and out of the way. And then here is your lovely AC compressor area right there. I'm gonna go for the hardest bolt first, that 10 mil up there, and then I'm gonna go for these 2 guys right there. 10 milli, I don't know if that's gonna work. I know I can get that there. 10 milli all the way up top. 10 mil, see if I can get this from up top or from down here. Nope. I've gotten this from down here before. How did I do it? All right, you guys are gonna do a suicide swivel. You guys know what a suicide swivel is. It's a double swivel. We're going right on that 10 though, I'll tell you that. That one is gonna have to stay in the compressor when we bring it down. So we'll take this all the way out. So it just kind of hangs out in the compressor. I've had it fall down into the frame, this hole right here, so just watch yourself. All right, I'm taking the suicide swivel off, going for this front one. Whew. Whew. Oh, that was a good balance. All right, so now the last bolt, the compressor is going to be coming down. I'm gonna have to do a Barnum & Bailey juggling act. All right, here we go. Okay, she's loose. Tools out. Bolts out. Compressor's coming down. I'm tilting the pulley towards the floor and rotating the electrical connector forward. And we're gonna come out right here, and here is your 6.7 compressor. Check this thing out. Look at the clutch. Remember when you shut off in the video? That's freaking crazy, dude. All right, well, junk freaking compressor. Good thing we have a new one. Where we just dripping oil all over the place. Ah! New AC compressor time. 13 millis coming at you. We're going to use the new bolts. And if you guys are doing AC repairs, you can keep these to block the ports. But the reason why we're taking this off, I don't know. Oil should be pouring out, and there's not very much oil pouring out. I'm going to add just a wee bit of PAG oil. See if I can get this off without skewering myself. Remember when the old brake fluid cans used to come like this? All right, there we are. Okay, I'm going to pour probably just under a half a can to the big port. Like it. This is the part number. What'd you say? All right, now before we put this back in, what we are going to do is put these back on so nothing falls back down on us. I'm going to just finger tighten these nuts so that we don't have to use a tool to take them back off. And now we are going to put the new compressor back in that is fully functional. I put the bolt in. We're prepped. We're going down here. This is a good AC crunches. Psych. AC compressor going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. Hold the bolt in. Please, you guys, don't have this fall on your face. If you need a hand or something, ask a buddy, because it is kind of, you know, just a pain to hold it and maneuver into place. All right, it has dowels on it. I am in the dowels. I'm gonna screw one bolt in. I'm gonna screw the other bolt in. And then I'm gonna hold it with my other hand and screw this one in because I don't want to tighten the bottom two and not be able to get the top one. All right, we're going to tighten. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then we need the suicide swivel coming back at you. 10 milli. See if we can get it on there. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Get on there, you. There we go. Get on there, you. Yeah, baby. Okay, since we're still down here. All right, once you're done, get your steering stabilizer shock. 15 mil. And go ahead, 15 mil bolt. Go ahead and screw that puppy back on. 15 mil coming at you. All right, that pretty much completes the underside because we can finish the belt from up top. I'm gonna put the upper line on first. Get that on, okay. Put the nut on. Nut is on, and since I don't have anything in my way, maybe I'll just tighten this one now. A little greater swinging room, I guess. Boom. Okay, she's tight. Now, let's bring our line from upstairs. Bring that boy back downstairs. Just like so. Sits right where it's supposed to. And we'll put that line on. Put that nut on. And then I need this, and we'll use this 13 mil medium deep, going around the corner. tightening. Trying. Okay, AC lines are on and tight. Now one of the things we're gonna have to do is get the electrical connectors. I gotta put them in the right location. Remember, we had a locating tab that went on the stud of one of the AC lines. Okay, swing this around. Here is our, oh, we need to fix this. This sometimes happens. Oof. Let's see if we can save that. Let's push this baby back down. Chumbawamba. I see ya hota. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be, folks. Push the AC compressor connector back on, and low pressure cutoff switch back on. And make sure that's on. Yep. And then the tether to the line. Now, I like to be able to do two things at once. Now, we do have to put the belt back on and the tensioner, but I also need to pull the engine and the AC system into a vacuum. So let's hook the AC machine up, pull it into a vacuum while we're doing the belt, the tensioner, and putting the fan back on. All right, AC machine lines hooked up. We got a high, we got a low, and now we're waiting for the AC machine to boot up. Still loading. All right, here we go. So now we need to go into a vacuum. All right, we're gonna do a little timing here. Do not save service record. No, I don't want to save the service record. Checking inlet pressure. Okay, let's do 5 minutes and see how far along with the belt and the tensioner we can do. Okay, time's ticking. Tensioner coming at you. 6/7 tensioner coming at you. Let's get it in the right angle in the dangle. Okay, she is started. Nope. She is started now. Okay, tightening said tensioner. Now we have to put the belt on. The belt, I always like to go around the tensioner first because it's kind of hard to get around it once everything else is on. And this is double ribbed. We're going to go down around the cranky doodle. Make sure this is straight. Button my cufflink back. I'm going to take around the crank and I'm going around the fan bracket. Going around the fan bracket to go down around the primary water pump. Primary water pump. I'm going to go straight up to the steerer of power, aka power steering. And then I'm going to go over the alternator and through the woods to the 6/7 house we go. And then I'm going to go get my slack over the alti, and I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down around this pulley. Why do I feel like I am not correct here? Only one way to find out. I'm going to put 3/8 on, and I think what I'm going to do is let's take this off. I think that's what's fighting me. This has got to go down under here. Okay, and then this has got to go over. Got to go over these two. Ah! Come on, baby. There we go. Okay. And I got the Motorcraft label facing up. That is my ultimate goal. I want to see the Motorcraft spinning when it's running. All right, belt is on. Now we should be able to gingerly start the fanny. Everybody has a fanny. Everybody has a fanny. It's just how well do you know your fanny? All right, swing this connector and get this connected before I get too sandwiched in between the motor and the fanny. Okay, that's connected. I heard it. Go ahead and spin this boy. Come on, baby. Fan on. And there, our vacuum is done. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So now we have a 13 mil, one last bolt holding the tethered electrical connector for the fan clutch. Let's see if I can get this thing in here. There we go. Bolt in, cinching it down. Okay, that is tight. I need my illuminations, and then we're gonna go back to the AC machine and see if it's holding vacuum. It is. So now we're gonna go to charge, and we're gonna go to 1.63 pounds. And 1.63 pounds. Nope. Checking inlet pressure. Please wait. All right, we're charging 0.163 pounds. Charging. High side charge. All right, so now I'm gonna put all of the air, snorkel, and metering stuff back in the truck, and then the next scene, truck's gonna be running, and the AC is going to be quenching my sweat. I see you. All right, AC is charged. Full capacity has been achieved. Let's wrap this up accordingly. I don't want my lines and shit twisted. This isn't anybody else's, and it damn sure ain't the institution, so piss off, Lou. All right, equalizing the hoses. Should we put the caps on before we retest? We know it's gonna be good. Your hat, sir? All right, come with me, everybody, and let's see how the AC is gonna work. I'm gonna take you all right with me. Here we go. AC. Turn the heat off. AC. Let's blow some coldness. Let's see if we have AC clutch engagement. Oh, yeah, we do. Look at that clutch. That clutch spinning. Shut the AC off. Go shut the AC off. Sometimes I have that clutch be so messed up that it actually blows the 10 amp fuse in the battery junction box. There we go, AC off. AC on. Look at that. Problem solved. And all because of this junk AC compressor. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section below. If you guys have ever had to replace your AC compressor on your Ford Super Duty or if you watched this video and it helped you complete your task. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you're in the southeastern Michigan area and you want to get your truck serviced by PTT, come and check us out. We're over here in Wixom, Michigan, and we can take care of pretty much all of your Super D mods and repairs. I thank you guys so much. Remember to like, comment, sub, share, and I'll catch you guys all next time on a Ford Powerstroke. See ya!